Traveling outside are like seasons or times in a day where you have the morning, you have afternoon, you have evening and dawn. I won't tell anybody who wants to travel not to travel. Switzerland pays. Denmark pays. The Scandinavian countries are paying well. But what sometimes they don't tell you are the taxes that come in. They won't tell you about rent. The racism is there.
Hello, fellas.
Welcome to the A.
What's up, family? We are back. We are back.
We are live, guys.
We are live.
We are live, guys.
We are live. Active.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I say it's been a while, yeah.
That's it. It's been a while.
Let me set this thing. Let me set this card. Like this thing, you go for full-time job on me, and then you are far too. We will save our country.
We will save our country.
So we beg you, like, have patience on that. Hey, the way people put the where you
the
put
pressure is
guys
crazy.
listen. Hey, but yeah, we'll keep up. We'll do better.
I know the last time I go on night rehearsal, somebody we are known no safe. They see me say, and I'm really see, but I'm going to show you.
Guys, we'll do better. But we are live.
Yeah.
All right. Today, guys, we have an interesting topic. Today, we are coming with a new dimension.
Interesting topic, interesting personality.
Hey, what?
Interesting.
Let me have it.
I go Pop Jones. That'll be fine.
All right, guys. So the question again is: will you Jakpa or you stay in Ghana?
Yeah, but we've not introduced.
Who's Rana?
Oh, sorry.
See, this man we have here, he's special. Charlie, he's solid.
The CV be thick.
So before you say Charlie,
Sick.
is it those people that before they come to the podium? Uma will be now or pano one man some running no like the way through we see this.
Charlie, what's it ice here? What's it ice here?
What's it ice man?
Iceman.
Give some bad beats.
No more ice.
Ice. Snow.
Hey, love we had. All right. So
a very big man. Very big man is in the studios today, guys.
Please don't mind them.
That's how
this episode is going to be fire.
It's going to be fire, Charlie.
I mean, if you know him, like I do, you know
if
that.
you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
You won't talk plenty. As time goes, what I won't say.
As we are here,
yes.
we have been significantly impacted by.
Charlie. He has really impacted our lives.
Yeah, very, very much. And today, excuse today. I won't talk much. Let's just go.
Before you attempt the topic, let me introduce myself again. My name is Key.
Like
see the members. There's I say members. The squad say we come dia to when you na be long way.
Guys, I'm honest.
Okay.
Guys,
I'm innocent.
And I'm Rex.
Oh, I should have said drum roll.
Charlie.
I'm Rex.
All right. Welcome, man.
Thank you. Welcome from where?
Welcome
back to Ghana.
How?
We've downloaded.
Please, how have you been? How?
It's been nice. It's been fun. It's still summer, so it's just summer here, summer
there.
With the day out, that's summer.
Light out.
It be so, Charlie.
The afro is offering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the beards are also bigger.
The
boosters. Boosters. Me, I didn't boost too. Don't use your. You are rather the ones that are lacking. Me, average.
Never lack.
All right. So on the topic,
what are we talking about?
Japan, I say we stay. I start from Minok. That's the
previous episode. I said if I have with Davi to bear, I have to add another one. One calipo 2 biscuit.
After the milk.
Charlie, we have to be serious. Be realistic.
God bless our homeland, God.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Are you? And what's the business?
No matter what.
Greener pastures.
Greener pastures.
The greener pastures in Psalm 23. Yeah, they talk.
Charlie
But
guys,
the
me
Ghana flag,
the
green day inside, so greener pastures the
what the green stuff they mean in egg flag.
Yeah, the forest.
forest.
Be cool.
Well, guys, for me, I think I'll stay. Yeah. Right now, as I did, yeah. If the chance come, I could go. However, like I said before, if I get a solid job now, earning me a significant amount of, income, I don't know why I should go and stress.
What significant means?
Or maybe 20K and above. Yeah. It might not sound realistic, but it happens. It's not like it doesn't. It happens.
No,
Oh,
it's 20K is realistic. It's
But we are in a part of the world. If before you earn 20K means you need to have a
Solid.
solid CV.
Hey.
What
But it's not just being employed. Maybe I can be doing my side gigs and everything.
Right,
so maybe at the end of the month, that's what I get.
Okay.
But why that threshold of 20K?
So it was just a number. I think 20K is
it's a number
kind
that
of
maybe
I
if
do.
he sees on a
Yeah.
regular, on a monthly basis in his account. Oh, 20K, but
Yeah, because
Because I believe 20K is not even up to 1,500 euros.
Charlie.
you see, you.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, I just did because if it's just a number, then you lose you just lose the plot.
Yeah.
So what will make you stay? Is it the 20K?
So
is it
He's saying that if he has a job that earns him 20K a month.
But if I
So
do the conversion rate, you even
No, convention with this kind of guy.
I think I get where he's coming from in a sense that 20K, then
what you they
Yeah.
take do? What be your rent? What be where you want to go stay?
So I think in Ghana currently, I finished school no keep like that. So when I have 20K, I think I can get myself a place. I can eat when I want to. I can I'll be
Right, I know the
comfortable.
job.
you know the shop.
Oh no,
So
you see, at the shop right now, but
chop
the things that they won't chop, I'll be okay. I'll not really need too much. But I've also heard that I don't know, but those who are there say that when you get there, the standard of living also kind of adjusts.
Why are saying those who are there? If you pose the question,
Pose the question.
All right. So boss, let's listen to boss.
Let me start.
Hey, let's listen to the
Boss,
I know. I'm Rexford. The reason why I asked of the threshold, the 20K is. It's a level where you there right now. I'm not sure any of you go buy a spray like a 60 ml spray which would cost over 10,000. I'm not sure any of you would.
One K, Charlie, 1K safe.
Okay. So when you get to that level, it means it pushes you into a different sphere, and that sphere, the people you are meeting you go live the life they are living. So that 20K, you realize that you get into that 20K zone, and now everything changes.
Yes.
Now the shoes that you want to buy is not KT you want to go. You are now just particular about the things you wear, the spray you use, the friends you even mingle with, the car you would want to drive. Because sometimes societal pressures will tell you that you are earning 20K and you are still driving a small car. So societal pressures will come.
But unless no one.
No, it's not easy. If you're in a company and you're earning that much, the people around you.
Okay.
And the people around you earning 20K or in that bracket would start driving better cars.
National service now, I'm a parking BM.
But you see, this Jakpa, I don't want to mention the years I traveled, like my first travel and all that, but I think when I traveled...
Hey, guys.
You
so
see?
much.
Yes.
I said that. Viewers, don't be scared. I know travel like that. Yeah. I remember the very first time. It was right after uni. Man travel, and it was like greener pastures. But I wasn't.
What year was that?
I was
Okay.
But then you're there for some months and you realize that this is not what I really want. And for me, I would say God played a factor. The moment I came down, I got a good job. So, and that good job was sustainable. I I worked in a bank for a very long time. So
In Ghana.
yeah, in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
I worked extensively.
In Ghana, so what?
In Ghana.
In Ghana.
I worked
yeah.
extensively before I left. So in my mind, I never thought about like leaving to go and stay there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never thought about leaving to go and stay there until a point in time. I'll get into why they need to Jakpa and they need not to Jakpa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to Jakpa, I'll tell you that hey, if the person has reasons, I always would ask the reasons why you'd want to go, and then I tell people that I even meet where I am currently. I'm in Germany. Germany, how you doing? You know, surprisingly,
Far
this
from home.
conversation that we having when we meet as guys or Ghanaians or like guys outside, we do have this conversation, or even Africans. Yeah, we
Oh,
do,
okay.
because some had different ideas about how outside was going to be and how you get in, and it's those rude. I call them rude awakenings. It startles you if you are not somebody who has traveled. But by God's grace, I traveled so many times, so I knew how it was there, the things to brace yourself up for. Enoch was saying food, and you realize that there are more options for you there than here.
Oh, really?
There are so many options.
Oh, but I heard that you see their style of cooking, maybe the level of spiciness that you are used to.
It depends on every country. So let me say the countries that I've been and the foods I've tasted. Everyone has his own. I think Africans and Asians love a lot of spice. Especially the Asians are more into spices. We are into less spices.
Yeah.
But peppery. We want pepper. And I
yeah.
think once you're there, you can cook these foods. There are always substitutes for what you want. If it's wache, there is cheaper beans and all that. For me, food isn't a problem.
Because there's this friend that went, it was like 2 weeks around Stone Kwan, like it was just,
but
it took a while, so he had to, I don't know, he said he had to come back.
But a new environment.
Is that possible? Like
Okay, so
the new environment.
It differs. For me, when I anytime I'm coming down, or even those times when I'm traveling outside, I try to take a bottle of our own water that I love to take, like if it's Belacqua or if it's Vortic, at least one or two bottles. It's because when I step into a country and I start taking their water, my tummy gets disturbed for probably a day or two.
Right.
So
Okay.
I try to mix it. This time around, even when I was coming, I didn't even bring any of the water, so my tummy was a bit. And it's because of the water that we take. I think pH levels are all different.
Okay.
And I don't think it's for me. It's a food that you cook, so food shouldn't be a big problem. And for me, there are things that you get there so cheap, but you won't get here. You know, they grow cereals, they grow the strawberries, and I think these things are healthy, but they are very expensive.
But why is man smart like that?
You're ranting. You're ranting. Flood.
Where you?
No, but I know get gobe. I come. Search gobe gidi like that. No, you know there are things.
But
But is that a reason why you want to?
No, but the African markets, a lot of African markets, but
yeah, I'm
they're
more
expensive.
concerned about my food. Yeah, aside with Godfrey, if you are earning like
When was the last time you ate Kobe?
last week. So
I come and get some chop.
That's what Godfrey. You see, Godfrey's own is like 20K. But me in my like diary, I put it like
Estimation.
50K, like
50.
50,000 cedis.
50,000 cedis.
Okay,
Yeah.
a month.
Not a month, like every 6 months.
Every 6
Yeah,
Every
months.
6 months.
There's
Divided
like
50,000
9,000.
divided by 6.
9,000 net. It's even less than
There is less than the
It's even
20,000
less than
Godfrey talk
20K.
about.
Less
No.
than 50K every 6 months, no be money.
Oh, okay.
So let's
Every
say
6 months,
If
you know.
it's
No,
even in
I
a
think-
month, it's realistic. Like if they do business, the other things you go
So
feed.
it's okay. No. It means so. This is how I see it. I was just trying to peg it as per project because of what I do.
Okay.
Ah,
so,
yeah.
okay,
So-
per your project.
So let's say on a like project comes in like within like
Okay.
3 months, 6
Okay.
months. So averagely, if it's 50K, it's just coming as a lump sum.
A lump sum.
I'm not talking about like.
Okay.
Okay.
Because like.
And they're basing
like everything
sharp.
50K, not less than 50K.
Okay, so like
Passing through.
we call it sinusoidal curve, like it comes.
Because definitely there will be days where
Yeah.
you don't really get project, but again, you can do consultancy and things and get an amount that can be rounded to like that.
Guys, you see, there are motivations for people to Jakpa, and I always say that it's how strong your motivation is. It's not just getting up and going. That's why I was telling you that we also do have these conversations when we meet, where people are saying, oh, why did I come? Why did I come? And not to digress, traveling outside are like seasons. Okay, they are like seasons. So the 4 cardinal seasons outside: summer, spring, winter, and fall. Or times in a day where you have the morning, you have afternoon, you have evening and dawn. It depends on the time you go outside regularly. The norm for you to Jakpa. Morning is a person who was virtually born there, he was taken there very early in his childhood. It means you are rising with the sun. So they get to be immersed in the opportunity. They pick up the language fast.
You should pick a book and a pen, right?
They pick the language fast. They are able to integrate and adapt easily. And they are the ones who come in the afternoon. I call the afternoon people like the teenagers to the early 20s. They come in, they're able to make friends well. Then you have the evening ones. The evening ones are above the 35. And those evening ones, even biblically, when it's evening, there's less you can do. Then it means that you have to be a restless wrestler. You need to giddy. You need to be catching opportunities. If you have an inch, you are pushing through. So, and those people, you need to have time. You set yourself time that this is how much I want to make or the things I want to do and come back home. Because then you've lost a morning, you've lost an afternoon. Then we have the dawn. We still have dawn people coming. We're D45, getting to 50. It's just the motivation. But I won't tell anybody who wants to travel not to travel. But then have a reason why you want to travel.
So the reason will make you more focused when you get there?
It is.
Because a lot of people, when they are traveling, it's either maybe a family member has filed for them to come. So when you are going, they are just going to eat and sleep. Like they are not finding anything. I don't know how.
I tell you the truth.
Are you sure it's?
No, I'm just saying.
You see, nobody comes. The system is such that you can't just get in and eat and sleep. The person who is being filed for you will even get mad at you because everything is about. It's well structured. It's not. I won't sit here and come and tell you about so much of, but it's so structured to the point that there are no time wasters.
Yeah.
I always say that. So funny thing, yesterday after church, I was supposed to meet somebody and the person gave me 1. And even whilst we were at church and we were taking pictures, my wife kept telling me it's 1. And I got there before 1, only to call the person that, oh, I'm here. So the person knows that I'm here by 1. The person was amazed. I was like, this is not German time that I'm giving to you. And it's because if you're to meet somebody outside and the person gives you 1, I think the allowable time that the person may want to wait for you might just be 5 minutes because everything is time. People are being paid per the number of minutes or hours that they are working. Right. So obey giddy, but come in with a purpose. So
on the general notion that like the country is hard, difficult, and maybe people are jackpying. Like now, that's the issue. People are jackpying. Well, you see that recently I saw a video from TVT where a doctor, I think it's a nurse also, he was saying that the amount he earned in 4 years in Ghana here, when he got there, he got that amount in 3 months. So would you, basic question, so like an average University of Ghana graduate that has graduated, finished NSS, gotten a job, that is doing ABR, has been able to gather some money. Udemamenka say ABR 30K. You remember? Has been able to gather some 30K and is thinking of Japan. what's the ideal thing that you can?
I'll tell you, if I'm to put this person in the times of the day that I'm talking about, that's the best time for him to go. The best time for him to go right after uni. Your mind is fresh. These people pick up ideas. Those coming in the evening and at dawn are coming in for survival. You are 35, you're 40, or even say you're 40 and above. Your
work rate.
Your work rate is reduced. There are a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah,
maybe you might have a wife here, kiddies are in, your parents. So such a person is just thrust into the system to survive. But the young graduate has a lot of allowance. The parents even know if in Wako or Cordon Sono, he has years. Years no one would even give him the advantage for him to think.
Yeah.
So if the young graduate would want to, I'll tell you the truth. It's not like I want this to be a serious migration for most of you guys. But the thing is, I did a course called Economics of Migration, and we pitched two things.
Hey, Economics of Migration.
So there are two things. When you get into a country, it's two things. It's either it's labor and communication. So labor and communication is for those who have communication, who can speak the language of that country, they get better jobs.
Oh, okay.
So you realize that when you go in, that's why a lot of Ghanaians, and I'll come back to directly answer your question. A lot of Ghanaians go in and it's like, you look at Mr. Happiness, or Chichi, he's doing cleaning and he's happy and he's earning. And he would even earn more than a banker. Because on that cleaning, he could, yeah, but that's there.
Yeah.
But somebody who comes in even with a bit of communication, not tekasane kakra, he gets a better job. So when you do with those courses I did, those who have communication as an advantage get better job. And it is more for the indigents. Jobs that has to do with communication skills are for the indigents. The indigents are able to get it. Then the labor-intensive ones that do really not pay, construction, cleaning, restaurant, all those things are for those coming in on Monte Casan. So when a young graduate gets in, like 22 up to 25, 26, the mind is sharp.
Yeah.
Give this person like 2-3 years, he can pick the language. That communication can be there, like communicatively he can get his way out. But 45, 40.
Oh, baby.
So, and there is no way a young graduate who is even doing menial jobs like cleaning or bejiasing. But let me come and address the question. Yes, they say it. Oh, we 4 months and now 4 years, but maybe 1 month pay. But what sometimes they don't tell you are the taxes that come in. They won't tell you about taxes. They won't tell you about rent. Because averagely, even just a single room where you have your small kitchen, you're paying like 450 euros. Let's say between 350 to 450 euro.
You convert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it for a month?
Yeah, for a month. And it's not like
the taxes are crazy.
Taxes are there waiting for you. You take a country like Germany, it's compulsory.
Okay, so that means for Ghana that we pay like indirect tax, and then maybe when you have a business, that's when you have to.
But
at that place, every individual pays tax.
No, you see, the tax system is such that it covers everybody. Once you're a registered citizen, so that's why, people are in. So many of them are in as illegal citizens, but they are also using somebody's papers or documents to work.
So that means
indirectly, you are still going to pay tax. And the thing is, yes, they will earn because of exchange differences. They would earn, but at the end of the day, I don't want that to be a comparison.
Yeah.
Go there with a purpose, know what you want to do. I meet people who tell me I'm here for these number of years. Like when you look at me, I tell people that I'm here for these number of years. This is what I want to do. I may choose to stay. Just keep your options open. Yeah. It took me a longer time before Jakpa. I won't use that because it's just.
I would say the only reason why I would Jakpa will be either maybe I'm going to work on a project or I'm going to learn and come back.
Yeah.
Because let's say the field I've chosen, it's new in Ghana. It's still
it's still going
with the interiors. And everything is out there. If you go to China, if you go to Turkey, connect with IKEA and those plugs and come back in, because honestly, like trust me, these outlets, the Oka decors and things, they're being run by these.
Most of them like
they're not Ghanaians. So once they go, they know artists, and right now Ghanaians like.
Yeah, that's about Kubane trend. Yeah, everyone does.
That's all. And these influencers, right now the new trend is curved sofas and things.
Yeah.
Ghana, get an artisan who can do curved sofa. You
discuss
cry. You will see how
people will just come.
The finish doesn't come out nice. So personally, the reason why, aside the food aspect, I would rather go and learn. And because if you go and learn and come, you carry more weight. That's what I.
No, but that's true. You see,
that's ideology.
It's even working in the bank for a very long time. I don't want to mention my bank here, but you realize that it's not even just the bank. After the bank, I worked with a quasi-governmental institution, which was also like into insurance, a bit of financial services. And it's a thing with us. When somebody has a foreign education to his CV, I know this is debatable, but then there's this kind of respect that people give.
It's not debatable.
Oh, it's debatable because I can.
In terms of the level of.
But then
it's a fact.
But you online courses.
No. But you
it's a fact. I wouldn't mention the place, but I have been bypassed twice for people with like
foreign.
Yes.
You see, okay. So I wouldn't say I was, but I did some bit of learning in Czech Republic. Then before I finally decided to move on to Germany to study. You see, the difference is the practicality. 1, 2, not to batter my Ghanaian system, I'm a Ghanaian, but sometimes some of the things that we are currently learning, bro, is like 10, 15 years ago.
Fine white.
You know, so
in school, computer science students, level 200, you see Java, no? You see control reports. Java.
More control reports.
Yeah, control reports. Over class, no. Then I was like, bring out. They made and give you the marks on the reports. I mean, how?
But is it really true? Like, let's see. You see, there's this ideology that like if it's guitar, if it's music the person wants to do, they let the person start from scratch. If it's engineering, they don't let the person learn a lot of. Is their learning system really like geared towards what you really want to do, or is still comprehensive?
I can talk about two countries a bit. I think the English system is being mirrored here in Ghana through the Cambridge, but I've had interactions with most of those schools in Germany. A bit from it, and I'm sure it's so with the white. You see, the concentration from the initial stages is not like how ours is. We see an intelligent child who can cram in everything, like the opportunity is given for you to hone not just not even all your hard skills, your soft skills, your capabilities and all that. So take this. When I tell some of my German friends I can't ride a bicycle, then they laugh at me. But in my family, I'm sure I'm one of the best bicycle riders. Because it comes naturally. The moment the child is growing up, the child knows how to ride a bicycle. The child is encouraged to learn how to swim. These are skills that people may not, but these are, how do I call them? Neuromotor skills or something skills. It builds your neural network in your mind.
It influences something.
And when you look at how every school, there's a school where I frequently visit. One time they changed a whole class into a music room. And you realize that it's a need that they feel that they need to. Yeah. And all of a sudden, a classroom has been just changed.
So your visuals, you are seeing things differently, the approach and everything.
I sent I sent a classroom to a friend of mine. So you enter a typical or a normal German class, and that I can only speak for the school that
Can we
I've
put it in
been
the
on.
video?
I will try and send it. But you should know that I don't have permission. It's just going there and taking a picture.
That's
And
fine.
it's a big screen, like it's even more than 100 inches, a whole big screen, and what covers it is the white board. Okay. So while the teacher is teaching, the whole school is connected to the internet. Like, internet is virtually free.
Yeah.
So what a child doesn't understand, straight to the internet, a visual representation is shown, a video is shown, even when they are learning languages, the pronunciations from a native speaker. So when the kid sits there, things are not abstract.
Yeah.
I remember going to school, everything was abstract.
Abstract.
So you see such a child, so in Germany, that's why most Germans can speak English. Their curriculum is tailored to ensure that the person comes out successful.
But with the facilities you mentioned, does it cut across, or there are some special schools?
Oh, most of the schools I've been, that's what I have seen.
It's like a preset.
It's a preset.
That'd be hard.
You see, most of these schools are state, but there are still categorizations. Though there are private schools in there, but even the public schools, and you see, every public school has a playground. There's a football pitch, like something to develop. Here, what people tend to forget is when the kid is developing all these other motor skills, it enhances also your brain.
Yeah.
But here, people build schools without parks.
Yeah.
For you to learn how to even play organ and all those things, unless I sorry be here.
Or you're stubborn boy learning how to even play game.
Yeah.
Game center, you go to game center, you be eating, like in Ghana.
Compound house, nobody they come rent, no matter in the school.
So
It's very true.
We can't. The mechanism, we can't be like them, but I feel it's high time probably we change a lot of things. What are the things that will make us employable?
Yeah.
I was talking to a young boy who is doing biochemistry now, and the dream was to work in a hospital, and also be a catcher and say right now with biochemistry you can work. And he was asking me what are his prospects. So you realize that most of us are pushed into courses because you're so my first choice, second choice, but you take a system where at a point in time you can go straight into Ghana. You have to be a degree holder and all those before you become a banker. But in Germany it's not like that. When you go through what they call their Ausbildung, you don't need to go to have your first degree. So after SS, you take that path. To be a painter, to be an electrician.
It's more focused.
It's more focused on skills, what you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's skills. You're not him. So you want to be a musician. You want to be a painter. You want to be an electrician.
But don't you think we are in a part of like our system? You have to pass through the university system before you actually know what you want to do.
So most of the times,
It is.
Most people.
So you get to know.
I take my brother. My brother, when we were growing up, wanted to be, a banker? And I wanted to be a pilot. University will take you where, and national service, I would say national service, 60% determines the jobs people will do.
Yeah.
Then you learn on the
job, and you come. I don't blame. It's a deep-rooted system. But the thing is, there are more things we can do outside, and maybe I'm talking too much. You can't just get up now because Obabe 2 plugs are away. The buildings, Nipana building here, you just need to report. Into report is or socket a blower. Sorry, fast screwdriver, so be for electrician. So the person learning to be an electrician or a Jumadada. Because before you need to book and pay. So
you book and pay.
The system
flows. Like the system has accommodated everyone.
Yes. People are on for certificate be unsure. But there you one man person. Companies are registered, they have their code of conduct. So we can't get there, but with this system where, okay, we want to Jakpa, I tell people, travel and see. My father-in-law will tell you, travel and see. See, when you travel...
If the country can't get there, we'll get there.
Yeah. We'll go and get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Sometimes people say that when you go there, once you do a course over there, you are rest assured that you get a job like easily.
Are you
That's
sure?
that's the first question. And the second question is, it's like a lot of my friends, when they go and do menial jobs, even after doing
I'd wanted to
masters
ask that.
and PhD. I don't know why.
The Ponkosi thing, is it really true?
It is. I won't lie
Yeah.
to you. It is. So there are PhD holders, people who are even doctors who are doing. So this is it. That's why I took time to learn the economics of migration. When you go into a country where language, so let me draw a line between the Jakpa where people may Jakpa into the likes of Canada, US, UK, Australia. There they speak English. So your chances of getting jobs that are cool. But don't also forget that they also have their indigents to take care of.
Yeah.
So they have to sort.
They will not intentionally sort. But the thing is this. If a job opening comes, sometimes you go on LinkedIn. I've kept applying for jobs, and as a student, you're mandated to work for 20 hours. And even that 20 hours, truthfully, you may have to go and look for a media job.
Yeah.
You can't just get, if you're fortunate, maybe you get a working student or an internship and you go and do the 20 hours there. But that's internship. You need to come and finish your school. When you're done, sometimes what goes against you might be language. Some do get good jobs.
Yeah.
Some don't automatically get the good jobs. And you can't also live there when you don't have a job. You will need to survive. So some may fall into doing this menial jobs just to get them going by. And some of the menial jobs in a month, if he gets an 8-hour menial job, can even pay him over 2,000 euro.
Yeah.
And less than
That's
1,000
Charlie.
can keep you surviving and maybe make a savings of 1,000. So that is why Enye Ferrier, I wouldn't sit here and Enye Ferrier will be on a doctorate and Onya Ejumano or the way Jose. Once or train say Obenye Ejumano.
Okay.
Because Ojen Onya 2,000 euro, now in France, the expenditure and everything is around 800 or even 850. Now 1,000 to a kawe. Oba Ghana, so 2,000 Ghana cedis now all come.
Yeah.
You may not get it. And so the system is, let me even use Germany, it's one of the most peaceful countries. I can walk home around 3 a.m., nobody will do anything.
Really?
Why never be all day? Nothing. See, leave your phone. I was having a conversation with Obina Mekache. It was with my wife, and I was saying that when you lose a phone in a train, there is a lost and found session by the DB where you can just send a mail and describe your phone. When you leave anything, you leave your key in the bus. There's a lost and found session that you can go and it will be there.
It will be there.
When you leave it anywhere, there's a lost and found section for the state that you can go and ask.
Oh, Nyankopo Shabu.
So the thing is, and a friend visited me who is a pastor, a prophet, visited me, and I was telling. Now on Jin, he also asked me a question saying, "Are there now near my edifia brochi bana comfort on your friend Obola goods?" And I said, "Obroni," and I was okay. You should come and let's go out. And you realize that yesterday in church, a pastor was saying that the virtues are in them. When Oshan and Pabuana nature, infant say, Mimi say, Oshan Pabuana nature, now feel to what of fufra. He doesn't mind wearing this thing for like a year or two. Oshano Achenu in his canoe at fufra. He'll come and just put it outside. Opa befa. From fridge, from deep freezers to microwaves to a whole sofa. So thankfully for me, when he came, I hosted him. When we came out, it was a whole sofa set which was outside. Tellies and
they're shopping, bro.
Telly and so the thing is, they don't. How do I put it? Oh, how be brave for a lot of things, and staying there becomes Everyone say, oh, yeah, menial job, unto TV, ponu epi, no any TV. Obefa. And so, for me, people would want to stay there because of the safety, because all but down, if you are paying your insurance, now collapse CCCR, give or take between 10 to 10 minutes, give 10 minutes, an ambulance will come and pick you, and if you need to say they'll call to the nearest hospital, because we know you have insurance.
Ghana, yeah.
So why money?
The cases,
why money?
the cases that people have died just because.
Yeah, so
Nice.
Okay, but so
I'm Rexford, I think. Fine.
some of
be
the
hard.
hard pass, I don't go fit. So some of the factors that are kind of deterring people from also traveling. One of them is racism. We see the gun violence and all those things like against race and all
And also you
those
don't have family
things.
members
Yeah.
If you don't know anyone there.
So do you, how do you
Let me
think
start
that?
from Enoch's point of view. You don't have anyone there. I think you see when you're growing, like the more you go, you see what we have in here is friendship.
Yeah.
But we really don't keep in touch that much. I think here it might be the producer and Ernest to a large extent that I really would say we keep in touch.
Okay.
But you realize that when you are growing up, keeping in touch doesn't necessarily mean you're a friend. Having a good thought about the person, a woman, you check on the person, you pray, that keeps what you call as a friendship. There is no way I would see you at Heathrow or Schiphol or anywhere that I would just bypass you by, because the friendship has already been built. Same way when you are moving outside, you realize that whilst you're growing, boss, that is where we do know, guys, that time is money. But time is really money, because so when people say, oh I don't have family, you realize that even those who have family, they are not even seeing much of their family. Because you're working. If you're doing 8-hour job in Ghana, 8 hours, unless you are doing the office one. But 8 hours, 8 hours. Maybe you are not on the same shift with your wife. Or by now, so you realize that raw physical contact. Truthfully, sometimes I can stay home a whole week unless I'm going to work. I would see any of my friends or my Ghanaian friends. Maybe work from lectures, I go to my room. I can just be home, just be in my room. So it shouldn't be a problem if you want to, because even in life, if you really want to, they would say that if you want to, let me not misquote, but there's something, you may have to go alone. You may have to go with people.
Okay.
There's a point that you may have to go alone. And I think when you go outside, cultivate the habit of trying to love yourself and living alone, so that no stress be also. But it also goes counter. Sometimes when you're alone and you're not somebody who is used to living alone, me say na me almost I no because you're just alone, then the stress starts building up. I say so nipa na person ni pin so catch say Charlie boss me where you maybe you and then your question had to do with racism. See, yes, there's subtle racism.
Is it country dependent?
I would say maybe for the. I remember when I was going to Poland, and
Charlie.
somebody told me.
How many countries?
Czech
Czech Republic.
I won't tell you the number of countries I've been, but you see, I remember I was going to Poland and I was speaking to one good German friend of mine. He was like, "Where you want to go? I haven't seen any black person there." Because for me, when I travel, I want to go to a lot of places, and I felt like, hey, let me go. And I know you were saying that because you realize, there's, and I'm dark. I think all of us here, I'm even darker than all of you here. But so,
Why do it?
so it's normal to feel, but subtle racism, it's there. But I tell people that it's how you carry yourself. We're all humans, and just be polished. When I say just be polished, don't get on a bus and you have a call and you are just shouting and everybody is saying. But you just imagine, sometimes people who really call me on a bus, and I think I can't talk for long, I'll tell you that I'm on a bus. When I get down, I'll call you. It's not because I can't talk. I can talk undertone even in a bus. But sometimes speaking a different language in the midst of these people sounds a bit disrespectful, and they feel
maybe you are saying something against them, or
and I'm proud of my language, but on a bus where there's a lot of silence and people are, and you have a call and you are speaking a different language, I do sometimes speak it. So the racism is there. Being in UK, their subtle racism is even, but I'll tell you, when a German doesn't like you, he or she doesn't like you. It's hard for a German to call you a friend, but when a German calls you, you are my friend, bro, he will do everything for you. Call him any day, anytime. He's there. You need to warm in with their trust. But subtle racism will be there. Even here, there is a bit of tribalistic tendencies. Even amongst ourselves. Even amongst ourselves. You see the Doma people and Ashantis, and it's there. So it's there. It's just how you... But I'm not sure when a Doma person, a Bruno person is here and an Ashanti person is here, they would exhibit it. But probably when they are in their homes, you have the Evers talking against Ashantis talking against Evers or their accounts and all. But these are subtle. The same way but I don't want to get into details about that sort of racism. For me, hey, carry your head high. If anybody does anything to you and you don't like it, hey, tell him in your face, or just report it. If you're a legal citizen and you have your papers and your things are genuine,
I think that's one of the variables that really, because you feel already see if you go do the
if you don't get papers. I feel a lot of people, or some of the people who went anyway, they don't get papers on pen and WhatsApp. You see, Ghanaians naturally are peaceful. But I think what also contributed is Bebre now, so and I remember me to me say Bebre. I've not done any statistical thing on it, but ebimo nenkrata into your new bina semwa banya sem bebe. All the hey be anwa police womb on pen and WhatsApp to town and near on your ring. But I had a nasty incident in UK, I think in 2012.
UK for Adam.
I think it was. I think it was in Sports Direct, and let me try and summarize it. So, Sports Direct, going to buy stuff. I was in the queue, and the queue that I was in was long, but there was a shorter queue. So this white guy got onto the shorter queue, but the shorter queue, I think there was somebody who had a whole trolley pack of a Neiman getting so direct the so all of a sudden my queue was just moving. And when it was just my turn, the guy just pushed me. He just virtually pushed me. And the person who was to serve was a white lady. And thankfully, another lady who you realize I have got a black baby also begged the white attendant or the person that she would want to serve. And when she got to the counter, she told the guy that she wasn't going to serve him, but serve me because she saw him push me. This lady was black, and the guy actually threw in expletives like those F words and all that. And the lady said no. If you don't move for me to be served, she wasn't going to. And he threw all the tantrums. The lady said no.
So while that was happening, what were you were just...
I was calm. You see, the thing is, so the difference between UK and Germany, and American, just be confident in what you, because first the push was shocking to me, and the second bit was for even the lady to have come to the counter. I was so happy, and when she was done, she asked me where I was from. I was from Ghana, and she said she's a Jamaican, but then she was born there, and she was like, she liked how I handled it, because truthfully, actions and reactions, I could have pushed them back. So these are sort of extremes. These are extremes. There was one nasty incident happening in Germany in the bus. It wasn't mine, but I was a Ghanaian guy. These are extremes. I mean, I told the Ghanaian guy that next time, stand your ground. One, when they see you, confidence is attractive. When they feel you're confident in what you're doing, but sometimes the confidence will also come in the language. So the very first thing is when you jackpot to a country where you don't understand the language, learn the language.
Like, what's the duration? How long does it take?
It depends. That's why I was saying that. That was why I gave the times in the day. When he or she is young or picking it fast, you will pick the language faster than me.
Okay.
Because me too, I miss your language, I miss your danke and all those things. No, I may dream, me home.
Danke, what you say?
Oh, danke means thank you. Yeah. So, so it's but people will learn it, and you realize that the panacea for your success there is the language. I've told you about labor and communication. So if you want to scale the ladder and do well, learn the language. So what some people do is when they get into the system, onye bibia or ye ni menial job no they call language school, or ye ni menial job no they call the language school. The moment onya language ne kakrana or ye courses big no afane first degree no edi akan ejuma ne ho. Not their pet way. So all that I am saying is, don't throw it away. Come in, but come in with a purpose. Come in with a focus. You see, when you are not focused, you are not laser sharp. Obi be to me aba, me obi adwin woni team. Obi ba onim the person ba be, and it's a land of opportunities. So come in and don't just come and do the norm. When obi do abrochia, the woman say, I don't want to use this word because it's the internet. They can old in penny phone or no. Obia or na drink. Some feel say unyani easy now ube mu yen time. But even the Bible says that forget all the old things. Put everything behind you and now press forward. We are in that era of pressing forward. So when you get in, figure out what you want to do. Stories but when you come with your focus, you know what you want to do. There are ways for you to really get their passport, which is genuine, integrate well, show purpose. You can get in and register your own company, bring up your own ideas and do whatever you want to do. So that place isn't bad. So the menial job never be but he's so focused on what he wants to do. Yeah.
So basically we hear about Jakpa Nini is not true. No, you know the Jakpa cases in Germany, US, UK. Are there like some other countries that we are missing?
You see, there are a lot of countries. There's this he's now a friend. For me, when you even work under me for a time and we become friends. So I don't even call him my small boy or anything. But one thing I liked about him was he loved to research. You see, whilst our minds are young, research. Do a lot of research. So it will shape your mind on where you want to go. What you want to do will shape your mind on where you even want to go. When you do your friend is saying cockroach syndrome or herds mentality, everybody is going to UK, so UK. Then you get in and then you realize that and it shocks you. Obi or wakudu no untumi my back because at time for all those near mano. So first I'll tell you that research. They will tell you that Switzerland pays, Denmark pays, the Scandinavian countries are paying well. So there are countries that are paying well. Just say, Yakobe bia, young croft with D can call ya aye popular. Or mean to me because aye popular until Germany. And also the Abuani said when you get in, it's easy for you to assimilate or integrate because on Tekasano, Mekai de bia mi PN. A man met me na Usha on table for papa. On table for papa. German and so enko kakra. Into share me no chia me. Into normal German greeting no chia. Or chia na me jesu. And no man in Sasa say or classroom. Oman is also a question of Bisaya and so please. Are you a Ghanaian? No, I'm saying yes, I'm a Ghanaian. No, see, oh, you're the Nyamias, you're the Nyamias.
Hey.
Quick.
And someone no person Obusame no, Obusame. It's in a bro for kakra na. So just imagine who you'll be on your way na wababeto. A creative salmon. You always be happy the moment you meet your people. That's why people want to go to where they want to go. Yeah.
So I have a question. So there's also this notion going about say you don't marry them, you don't marry over there. Even the Ghanaians that are there, it's not advisable to marry. And now why we Brunins so are like the rights over there protect them so much. So when I became as a man, as a guy, how is that one too?
It's good all of us are men here. And even one thing we need to put in our heads as men, and when you say men might be brainy, but that's the truth. The moment you get into marriage, maybe Ghana obey a bit free kakra, but then outside, I think the rights are more to protect the woman and the child.
Oh, okay.
And it's I wouldn't say it's unfortunate or it's fortunate, but whichever way, some people are so not for it. But I believe, say, if Wadjane so no you're bet na fine, and the woman is going to submit to you, then things are peaceful. Because I'll tell you, outside, women have more rights. Only obeying kasa sisiana offer police, but only Rebecca say, so on no bet making also. So there are more rights for a man than I've heard this thing to say Udru Ibimeka so why Bruni Nyan Krata Ebimusabeka so men worry gun any men away at them. One thing most people are penny for more casa. I speak to a lot of people. Ebimu be warrior bro for before me no more by ebimu so be far mo fi Ghana ekoya. They had faced problems. Things got worse. Ebimu so call a single married Ghanaians and also be yen bebre. Ebimu so by be warrior broni ebe. The thing is, my mom was saying if you know the person or unim nipa na utimi netina and the other Fabia now are no a bit but this is the thing. Don't forget, especially who are Brunia, me breaking it down. Who are Brunia? Entity any different. And just imagine who are Brunia? Yeah, mono. When you see me outside, we meet in Germany, you call me your big brother.
Yeah.
When you are introducing me to your wife, who is a German, you may not even call me your boss or he was my elder. You might say, oh, he's my big brother. So imagine every time my big brother, or this my sister, for me, it puts a lot of question marks in their head. Make it worse. We start speaking Chi. They don't understand. So marriage is based on trust. So sometimes, into baby now, the moment they go in marrying the whites, some of them might virtually distance themselves from their family for some time just to build the trust in their marriage before they. Secondly, we spoke about the menial job. Why are all or a graduate or a bank manager or you say, or drew no a juma semuntino or a menial job. Or chuchim kukom or ye say or ye menial job or bane bar first man no or ye mirua me da waba be we say menial job ya na we onu so baba be ye bi onu so salary ba then kafa be na be trade.
It's true.
In Kwarabe Musisiana in Germany like that, they pay what they call kindergeld. It's a kind of mark rebi our one. You be to go buy an account. Tibi do baby no.
This is so biased.
Obano ewusikasin. Me ken so ye ntete ye no aye say be man e hwefie. oh, Joe 2,000, no, Joe 4,000. But I expect to say BBR now, the Obefi. Inti, akasakasa kakre BBR
divorce.
Then the divorce is coming.
Thanks for our sign the child support.
Yes, Obefi account. And the disadvantages, you fancy a wahasea. You can't just get up so kwakuja or you. Sorry, baby. Ebusian for womb. But a hono separation. Tra baby, na mean tra baby. You never bound so no, you go our no answer. So these are things that I believe if you want more age now, then you can also strive and try to make it done. Yeah, that's all.
Guys, this has been a solid session. Charlie, so educative.
Solid.
Yeah,
Solid. Midday. Anya.
Go.
Get some small money then come.
Yeah.
Anya
cry. We go some holidays.
Baby, now come some more kwaba no makoka.
No.
Yeah, because you get there and then you in terms of interest now.
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
much. All the way from
Germany. Hey, right now, roll call.
Kaswa. So,
Charlie. Poland. UK.
Czech Republic.
UK.
UK in the Beachry crowd.
No,
Czechia.
It's still Czech Republic.
It's Czechia.
Czechia is German.
Okay, Poland, Czech Republic.
Germany. Austria.
Denmark.
Switzerland.
Belgium.
You like the whole Europe, man, nigga. Wow, that's nice.
I love to travel. I have 3 more countries to go before December. So.
Guys, watch out to travel content.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys would have to help me when I send my videos.
Oh yes.
I love to take pictures of buildings and people. I love to just eat their meal. Like, so I go anywhere. And just to end this, like, I was in Poland and the moment I got to Danzig, it's called Gdańsk or Gdańsk. And I got in and I was just taking pictures. Yache. And now I'm kitten like fish and kitten box moon. Now I'm saying, hey, and it's already a fancy. And it was so nice. It's so nice. Like when you travel and you eat their food. They really, most of the countries don't like the spices, but every country I visit, I try to eat their food and see. It's good to travel, and that's why I'll tell people travel. Even if you don't want to stay there, travel. Come. It opens your mind. You see a lot of things. It makes you disciplined. You know. Me too quite buy to me konsa me name trophy.
You can't do this and you can't do this and.
Oh, but I'll come back soon.
Hey, watch out, guys. We'll have a lot of. Sometimes we could even do Zoom safe.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
You wait if I go to some different country, then we will do Zoom. Then. Yeah.
No, but this particular one, we go bring the Germany edition.
Yeah, we go feed do Germany edition.
Yeah.
You see us like.
We go feed do schools about Germany and. How to get
through
schooling and all.
Yeah.
And they say
Quick.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, like, share, subscribe. Alpha, share the link.